Across the world, commonalities are few and far between for everyone, but the one thing that all humans have in common is the need to compete. This is no different for even the most strong-minded individuals in the world. Militaries all over the globe are in constant competition with their rivals. However, we're not talking about fatal competition here. We're talking about a fashionable competition. Each of these militias try to outdo the other with newer and better uniforms and weapons. Many of the requirements exceed expectations, but the true test has never been for functionality. In this case, looks matter more, and the more futuristic looking, the better. Today, we are going to get into some of the world's most expensive military gear and how much it's actually costing. This isn't just a few countries in competition for their looks either. All over the world, from the UK to Russia to the high-tech robotic equipment being built for the US, we're looking at billions of dollars being spent to make troops look better. So let's dive into what's actually going on in this industry. But before we do, I want to give you guys a warm welcome to Luxury Lab. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, it helps us out a ton. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to check out some of our other videos after this one. Now, let's get started. As the old saying goes, if you look good, you do good. And the UK has taken this saying straight to heart. First on our list is the Royal Guard in the United Kingdom. The Royal Guard, also known as the Queen's Guard, is intended to protect the UK residents wherever the Queen might be located. They are known for their flashy red outfits and, of course, their Busby hats. You know, the 18-inch Canadian black bear fur hats. As if they didn't already cost a fortune, they're actually composed of real fur. Unsurprisingly, animal rights activists have fought this for so long that the Guard has looked into buying synthetic hats. But they lose their shape too easily, and if weather conditions aren't favorable, then a new hat would have to be purchased just about any time it rained. From 2008 to 2015, the price of these outlandish hats have risen by 500%. In fact, they end up spending $41,255 on just 35 hats alone. Over the course of just those 7 years, the Guard spent over $1 million on just hats. The UK is not the only one who will shell out millions so that their shoulders are sharp dressed. In 2017, the United States spent $28 million on uniforms for their crew fighting in Afghanistan. Although it ended up being a huge loss because only 2.1% of their nation has wooded areas to match the US uniforms. They discovered that the pattern actually made them stand out more, and they already owned suitable uniforms for fighting. The Minister of Defense was accused for choosing the uniforms for fashion rather than practicality. Adding to the cost, buttons were removed from the uniforms for zippers. At least this was done for comfort and agility for the troops though. On top of the cost for the uniforms, the United States has paid a company called L3 Harris billions of dollars for technology including special night vision glasses. These glasses are said to particularly increase accuracy. And even further, another company named Lockheed Martin is in the process of creating an exoskeleton for the US military. Known as Onyx, the bottom body half uses AI technology to reduce the amount of energy soldiers use so they have the ability to extend their efforts. A 2-year contract was signed with this company for a whopping $6.9 million for the US Navy. The US recently spent over $14 million on even more technology. Things that are now entering the field consist of smartwatches, helmets, and even goggles. The Military Auxiliary Radio System, or MARS for short, is currently being developed. This machine's battery lasts up to 12 hours and can travel at a speed of 7 miles per hour. It's able to travel over 3,000 feet away from its controller, making it a valuable resource for scoping out threats and communicating with the military bases. It's even fully equipped with a grenade launcher, or it can just shoot out blanks to help with practice. The AI machine is also able to follow the troops while they're fighting. In 2013, $300,000 was considered a base price for the remarkable piece of equipment. The US was also seen sporting new gear when the George Floyd riots were taking place. Police were absolutely decked out in special gear that wasn't even the most current equipment to be worn or used by the US. This is all thanks to the 1033 program, which states that secondhand equipment should be passed down as it's discarded. Since 1990, when the program was put into place, 8,000 police forces have benefited. In 2013 alone, over $449 million worth of equipment was handed down to American police, making them some of the most expensive assets in the world. And in 2004, a universal camouflage was created for troops with a stunning new pixel design. The total cost came out to around $5 billion. However, just like last time, the new uniforms caused the troops to stand out even more, so a new multi-camo was created. In 2014, the pixelized design was discontinued, and 1 year later in 2015, the multi-camo was released and is still the current uniform pattern sported by the US military. So which of these technological feats did you find the most impressive? Which camouflage pattern has been your favorite? And do you think style is more important than functionality in these cases? Let us know what you think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to check out some of our other videos as well. And as always, this has been Luxury Lab, and we will catch you in the next one.